Yeah, start. Hello, how are you? Yes,
Fine, ma'am. How are
Yeah,
you, ma'am?
ma'am.
I'm
Sorry for the late, ma'am. When I'm joining, my meeting was disconnecting.
okay. That's fine. Yes, you can
Yes,
start.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My first question is dash and dash forms the central nervous system.
Okay.
Can
Who's
I
going to give?
answer?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
sure.
can.
Can I answer?
Spinal cord and brain.
Yes.
Yes,
Spinal cord and brain.
good.
Ma'am,
And
may I know what are you asking about?
These are the
Ma'am,
questions.
can I ask the next question?
These are the questions which I asked to prepare yesterday. So you need to prepare at least 5 questions, which on your own you have to prepare. Yes, one more question.
Ma'am,
Yes,
yes,
can I
ma'am.
ask, ma'am?
Can I
yeah,
post my
Nimira. Yeah, I give the chance to Nimira and then to Nehita.
yeah, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Then I
So
will
my
do.
yeah, okay. Yes. Yes.
My question is dash and dash bundled together are called nerves.
Uh, dash.
Can I
Yeah.
know?
Can I
I know.
tell? Can I tell?
Axons and dendroids.
Axons and
Axons and
dendrites.
dendroids.
Yeah, that's correct. Okay, Nehita, you can ask the question now.
Yeah, ma'am. What carry messages from one part of the central nervous system to another?
Is it mixed in neurons?
It's mixed neuron.
Yes, it's correct answer. Yes, you can ask
Ma'am.
Nehita. Neha Darshi,
Then,
sorry.
ma'am, can
Ma'am.
I
Yes,
ask?
ma'am. Okay. Okay, Smritika, you can.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Ma'am, I
Ma'am,
will be
Smritika will
asking the
ask one.
question.
Ritika wants to
Okay,
ask it
Ritika.
too.
Yes, Ritika.
Dash and dash divisions work together in coordination.
Mhm.
Sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system.
Sympathetic and
Yes,
parasympathetic nervous system.
Yeah, ma'am,
yes,
Nivira is correct.
yes, it's correct.
Yes,
Yes, what
ma'am.
about Dheeraj? You have prepared the questions. Arjun, Dheeraj, Siddhinandana.
Ma'am, I think sympathetic and parasympathetic is in page 1 or 2.
Yeah, because Smritika, I don't know. She joined just now. So you are, in spite of that, also, you were able to give the answer. That's really great that you are going through the lesson.
Yes.
Yes, Dheeraj, are you there? Arjun,
Yes, ma'am.
are you all, you have prepared the questions? Arjun, you even can prepare the questions. Arjun, you can ask.
No, I didn't prepared.
Now you can prepare. Let them ask, you can prepare. Only 2 questions. I'm not asking more. Only 2 questions. Okay, Siddhinandana, are you there? Can you ask a few questions? Siddhinandana,
Yes, ma'am.
can you ask a few questions to your friends? I'll give you the time. Prepare.
I can prepare, ma'am.
Okay.
Should I, ma'am?
Yes, Nehadarshi.
Yes,
Nimira.
ma'am.
Okay, Nehadarshi, you can ask the question.
Yes, ma'am. Which vertebrae are present in the chest and the upper body?
Yes.
Can you
Who are going
repeat?
to give the
Keep
answer?
Yeah,
your
sure.
keep
I
your
repeat.
mic little forward. I cannot
Yes.
hear properly.
Okay.
Nehadarshi, can you repeat the question?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Which vertebrae are present in the chest and upper body?
Chest and upper body.
Hmm.
Chest and upper body. The thoracic.
Yes,
Yeah, it's right.
yes, it's the correct answer. Thoracic ribs. Thoracic vertebrae, sorry. Yes, who is going to ask the
Thoracic
question
vein.
now?
Ma'am, can I?
Ma'am, can
Me,
I?
ma'am. I'm next. I'm
Yeah,
Yeah.
next in
Nimira,
the
then me
Yes,
and Sika.
Nimira.
Neha, me, Nehita, Smritika. I'm searching for it. Yeah, ma'am. Dash starts from brain stem and continues to the lower back.
What?
Can you repeat
Can you
it?
repeat it?
I didn't get it.
Dash starts from the brain stem and continues down to the lower back.
Spinal cord.
Final, yeah.
Yes,
Spinal cord.
Spinal cord.
is the
It's a
correct
spinal.
answer. Okay.
Now
I'm
can I ask,
trying to
ma'am?
find
Yes,
hard questions, ma'am.
Now can I ask, ma'am?
yes, Nehita.
Yeah. What does spinal cord is made up of, and what are the functions of them?
Yes.
Spinal cord is made up
Cord
of
is
nerves
uh,
and neurons.
spinal cord is made up of nerve.
Neurons and nerves.
Yeah.
What is the
Yeah.
function of them?
What is
Spinal cord function.
No, nerves.
Spinal
No
cord.
spinal cord.
No, not the function of spinal cord.
Then, ma'am, what?
Nerves. I asked that what is spinal cord is made up of, and what are the functions of them? That means nerves.
Nerves. Functions of nerves.
Okay. What nerve is
It sends and
nerves
receives
and
messages from the
signals
brain
to
and allows us to do
spinal
our
cord.
regular actions.
Vimira is correct.
Spinal
Transmit
cord,
messages.
Yeah, nerve
Transmit messages.
between
Now-
brain and the spinal cord.
How can I ask the question?
Another one.
Yes, Nitika.
No, brain and
Nitika,
rest of the body.
Yes, Nitika
Ah.
wants to ask the question. Yes, Nitika.
In an adult, the dash measures about 44 centimeters in length.
Spinal cord.
Spinal cord.
It is spinal cord measures.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Spinal cord.
Correct.
That's the correct answer. Yes, Arjun, are you ready with the question? Are you ready with the question? Any question you
ma'am.
can ask. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, we can also
Define
ask.
human brain.
Yes,
Huh?
Arjun. Arjun is asking the question. Just one.
Ma'am,
Yes,
define
Arjun.
human brain.
Human brain. Okay, that much long question you've asked.
What was the question, ma'am?
What was the question, ma'am?
Human brain. Define human brain. Arjun is asking to define human brain.
Yes, ma'am. The human brain
Brain
has
is
three parts.
protected in an skull.
The human brain is present in our skull. It
There
is
are
just
three
like
parts:
body
cerebrum,
and
cerebellum,
body.
brainstem.
Yeah. Wait,
It
once
has
again.
the
Once
three parts:
again.
cerebrum, cerebellum, and brainstem.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And
Is it
cerebrum
correct?
is the largest part.
Yeah. Is it correct, Arjun?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So that's nice that Arjun is also participating. Yes, what about Sirinandana and Dheeraj? Are you ready with the questions?
I'm ready, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Sirinandana is
you can
asking.
also ask from week 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Sirinandana, you can ask the question.
What are neurons classified as?
What?
Can you repeat the question?
Once can you repeat it?
Classified as.
What are what classified as?
I didn't
Can you-
understand.
Can you repeat
What
the question?
are neurons classified as?
Okay, neurons
Neurons
classified.
classified as.
Divided into
Neurons
three
are
parts which are
classified as
motor,
They are
sensory,
classified
and
as
mixed.
Any one of you can give the answer. Anyone. Any one of you. Yeah,
Ma'am,
Nibira,
can I?
you can.
Ma'am,
Yes.
can I?
Yes, Nehita. you
I
can.
wanted to
Ma'am.
do that. It is classified into dendrites and axon. There are the two body parts of it, and they are classified as cell body and the myelin sheath. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Is it correct, Sirinandana?
What's the answer again?
Yes, she
It
wants
is
the answer.
yeah, ma'am. It is bundled together with two parts that are axons and dendrites, and they are again classified into cell body and myelin sheath.
Is it correct?
Ma'am,
Correct.
should I ask next question?
Yeah, Nehadarshi, I want to just postpone it for tomorrow also. Tomorrow,
Okay, ma'am.
just write a few more questions for tomorrow also.
Only
will
one
take-
and last question.
Okay. Okay, ask.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. The damage of dash in the dash system can lead to a burning sensation, sensitive to touch, and muscle weakness. Oh,
damage of-
the
I didn't
Yeah.
understand.
dash in the dash system can lead to burning sensation, damage of the nerves in the nervous system.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
didn't understood the question, ma'am.
Just you repeat the question,
Little
Nitika.
confusing, but then I got it.
Okay,
Yeah, ma'am.
shall we go on with the lesson?
Yes, ma'am.
Tomorrow again for 10 minutes, we'll have this question and answer session, and then we'll start the lesson. Okay, prepare
Yeah,
5
ma'am.
more questions or 3 more questions. Five to 3 questions. Tomorrow we'll again ask the questions. Okay,
Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
ma'am.
I'll share the screen
Ma'am,
with
on
you.
Saturday, GA is there, right?
Yes, it's there.
What are the topics
What
which are
comes?
given?
What's
Yes,
the
ma'am. What is the
syllabus?
topic which are given on that day?
First and second week.
Okay.
Okay,
Actually,
ma'am.
I have already prepared it for the last GA, so I have included from week 1.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I have
Okay,
included
ma'am.
only from week 1. So for the next GA, when I am going to prepare, I'll give it from week 2 and week 3.
But now, ma'am, week
Only
1
from
and
week 1.
week 2.
Only from week 1.
Okay,
This
ma'am.
time.
It's like what pages, ma'am?
Pages, the complete week 1.
What page, ma'am?
Ma'am, we are learning types of motion, ma'am. Yesterday
Yes,
you were talking
Ma'am,
about all
is
those
that so
types of
types of
motions,
What's
now,
motion?
ma'am.
page
Yeah,
number, ma'am?
yeah. First, I just want to explain a few more things about this simple pendulum. And then later
Yes,
on,
ma'am.
we'll
That's what
go on
I'm
with the
thinking,
types of
yes,
ma'am.
motion.
ma'am.
Because
That's
we
what you
didn't
slowly
complete it.
slide. Yes,
Yeah,
Because
ma'am.
we were
there are
actually,
units of
yeah,
time and
no,
problem
I
solving.
was by mistake, I kept that slide because we were discussing about the GA and the questions and the page numbers which I included in the GA. So I just want to discuss about that. So which pages I'm going to include
What
in the
page
GA. So for your preparation, from page number 1 to page number 9. Page number 1 to page number 9.
Page 1 to 9.
Yeah. Even you have to read out the at the back of your lesson, a few bits are there.
Yes, ma'am. It's there.
Okay, week 1 bits are there. So please go through those bits also and be thorough in the question and answers. I then provided you with the question and answers. But if time permits, then I'll dictate you these question answers. Actually, yesterday I didn't got that key paper. So you have written very nicely. The questions were very nice. You've tried very well. Shall we start with the lesson? If you have
Yes,
written the
ma'am.
page numbers.
Yeah.
Ma'am, did you tell page numbers, ma'am? Once again,
Yeah,
can you repeat it?
Yeah,
please?
total week
1 to
1,
9.
ma'am.
Total week 1, page number 1 to 9.
1 to 9, yeah.
So yesterday we have
Including the
discussed
bits.
about the, yeah, including bits.
No week 2, ma'am.
No, week 2. Next, in your next year, I'll be giving you week 2 and week 3. Okay, we have discussed about the simple pendulum yesterday, and even we have discussed about the time. I hope it's clear to you about the time and
Yes,
about the simple pendulum. Simple pendulum,
yes.
it consists of a small metal ball called bob suspended by a long thread from a rigid support such that the bob is freely swinging. Now, knowing about the length of the pendulum, what is the length of the pendulum, how it can be defined? The length can be defined, the string to which it is attached, the bob is attached to a string from the point of suspension to the center of the bob is called the length of the pendulum. So this is defined as L. You can see it here. So this is defined as L. Here, the length is defined as L. From where? From the rigid support, it is being extended till the bob. It is called as the length of the pendulum. And now coming to mean position of the pendulum. The mean position of the main position of the bob is when it is at rest. It is called the mean position when it is at rest. Now the bob is at rest. You can see it here. The bob is at rest, isn't it? Now when we are trying to move it, so all these counts. Look into your course book, page number 16, third one, the extreme position of the bob. The positions where the bob is at the maximum distance from its mean position. Where is the mean position here? It is called as the extreme position. When we are trying to move it, when we are trying to move this bob, The positions where the bob is at its maximum distance, this is called as the extreme positions. This is the maximum when we are trying to pull it and leave it. Then it's called as its extreme positions. Now coming to oscillations of the pendulum. The motion of the bob of a pendulum from extreme position to the other extreme position, from here to here, from this extreme position to this extreme position. It is called as the oscillations. When it is oscillating from one position, from C to B. On your screen, you can see from C, it
Yes,
is moving to B, from one extreme position to another extreme position. It is called as oscillation. What it is called as? Oscillations of the pendulum. The
oscillation.
pendulum, it starts from the beginning, it starts from A. Now it is moving towards B. And then it comes back to A and then move towards C, isn't it? And then it go back to A. And then it is moving. It completes one oscillation. When it will complete one oscillation? When this bob will
When it goes
from A to B and
A to B and
B to
again
C,
B
then
to C.
back to
it
B again.
comes back to A and it moves to C.
Ma'am,
And it comes
A
back
to
to A.
B and B to A to C.
Yes, A to C and again
A
back
to
from
B,
C to
B
A.
to C, and then again back to A, ma'am.
So it is called as it completes its one oscillation. It completes its one oscillation. Now coming to amplitude of pendulum. What is amplitude? As the pendulum oscillates to and fro, the maximum displacement of the bob from its mean position on either side is called its amplitude. In the figure, you can see AB, AC are amplitudes. So here you can see these are the amplitudes. A to B, AB and AC. The dotted lines on your screen, AB and AC are called amplitudes. These are the two amplitudes. Here AB and AC are called as amplitudes. You can see this here on your screen. Time period of the pendulum. And the sixth one is the time period of the pendulum. Time taken by the bob of a pendulum to complete one oscillation is called the time period of the pendulum. It is denoted by T. The time taken for the pendulum to complete one oscillation is called as the time period of the pendulum. It is denoted by T and measured in
Seconds, ma'am.
seconds. Okay. The time period of a simple pendulum depends on the length of the string used. Does not depend on the extent to which the bob of the pendulum is displaced. It does not depend on the mass of the bob used. It only depends on the length of the string used. If the length of the string is big, what happens then?
It
What, ma'am?
oscillates very fast.
The displacement will be
Very fast.
more. The displacement will be more. And what happens if the string is small?
The displacement will be very less.
Less. It means that it can move only to a small distance. Its oscillation will not be more. It cannot be able to oscillate more to a more distance. It can be pulled to a more distance. So here, yesterday I have shown you a video. You want me to show that again so that this will be very clear?
One more other one you show, ma'am. Ma'am, we can't hear it.
Yes, ma'am, we can't hear it.
Can't hear it.
The metallic
Can't hear it at all, ma'am.
A
You
simple
didn't share
pendulum
audio.
is
Yeah,
basically
ma'am, now.
an object such as small metallic ball tied to a thread of 1 meter length and suspended freely from a non-moving stand. The metallic ball is called bob of the pendulum. When the bob is taken to one side and released, it starts moving to and fro. During motion, there are two positions where the bob stops and changes its direction. These positions are called extreme positions of the pendulum. Let's denote them by A and B. There is a moderate position between the two extreme positions. It is called the mean position of the pendulum. Let's denote it by O. When the bob is at rest, it is at its mean position, that is O. The motion of bob, that is the motion of simple pendulum, repeats itself after certain time. Such motion is said to be periodic or oscillatory motion. The bob completes one oscillation when it moves from mean position, goes to one of the extreme position and then to the other extreme position and returns to the mean position again. The time taken by the bob to complete one oscillation is called the time period of the pendulum. We measure the time period by measuring the time required to complete an oscillation from the extreme position. It is difficult to measure the time period in one go. Here is a method to measure the time period of the pendulum. Mark the mean position of the bob on the floor. Switch off the fans. Take a clock to measure time, preferably a stopwatch. Keeping the string taut, bring the bob to one side. Now release the bob and at the same time start the stopwatch. Go on counting the oscillations. Stop the stopwatch as soon as the pendulum completes the 20th oscillation. Make a table and enter the time taken to complete 20 oscillations. Take few readings performing similar activity and note down all the readings. For each reading, calculate the time period of the pendulum by dividing time by number of oscillations, that is 20. Is the time period nearly same in all cases? Yes, you will find that the time period is same in all the cases. A simple pendulum repeats its motion after fixed time period. We can take it as reference to measure time. In fact, we can use any periodic motion to measure time. Clock that we use to measure time is also based on periodic motion of its hands. Here we complete this topic. Thanks for watching this video. For more videos,